Hello everyone, my name is Savannah Martinez, and today I will be discussing with you my chosen artifact using Kenneth Burke's idea of narrative criticism that expresses a short story including the plot, the characters, and the setting. This video takes a hilarious situation and creates a very relatable scenario of a little kid meeting his mom's new boyfriend for the first time, and it's also an ad for a product. So I found my chosen artifact on YouTube, and I actually specifically remember watching my chosen artifact as a Super Bowl commercial about like 10 years ago. It starts off with a mother leading her new love interest into her home after he knocks on her door with some flowers, and she brings him inside and asks him to wait for her while she goes to get something. He checks her out a little, and then he makes his way to the living room where her small son is playing video games and just chilling with a bowl of Doritos. The guy begins to make small talk with the son and grabs a Dorito when suddenly he gets slapped, and the little boy quickly lets him know the two very important rules of the house. I chose the narrative method developed by Kenneth Burke because this video tells a story almost like a really short film, and it gives us the plot, characters, and setting all within the 30-second time frame. The plot is made apparent quickly as you're watching because of the limited time, and nowadays Super Bowl commercials are super long, but I felt like 10 years ago, they kept things really short, sweet, and to the point, and that was nice. For the characters, due to lack of time once again, they kept it very simple, and they only had 3 characters. It was the mother, her love interest, and her young son. Lastly, the setting is important here because it takes place at the mother's and son's home. To put the 3 important makeups into perspective, I will break down the plot, characters, and the setting for you. So the plot is that the mother is dating a man named Kyle, and he's going to take her out that night, and he's never met her son, so we get to witness a very important introduction being made. And it's clear that Kyle knows about Jalen and feels comfortable enough to sit with him in the living room and talk to him. But Jalen, the mother's son, isn't having any of it. So not only does Kyle walk in and check out his mother's butt right in front of him, but he also has the audacity to take one of his precious snacks. I don't think so. So Jalen has no choice but to retaliate and slap some sense into Kyle. After the slap, Jalen says the famous line, "Keep your hands off my mama and keep your hands off my Doritos." And super funny. Kyle is in utter shock, and in the background you can hear his mom yell, but like in a calm tone from the other room, and she says, "Jalen, are you playing nice?" Which implies that she would never suspect her sweet, young, innocent baby boy to do anything malicious to her guest. But we know the truth. The characters here would be that the mother, whose name doesn't actually get mentioned, Kyle, her man, and Jalen, her son. Lastly, the setting is a nice suburban home where the mom lives alone with her young child. The application of narrative criticism to my chosen artifact uses a comedic aspect of a small boy slapping and setting straight a grown man about the rules of his house, and wouldn't be possible without Kenneth Burke's rhetorical methodology. Quite frankly, they don't quite make commercials this cute, funny, or clever anymore, but sticking to a short narrative, keeping the plot relatable, and the characters to a minimum, if the setting makes sense, that would give them the ultimate formula for making golden commercials. Thank you guys.